¡Hey! ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué pasa? Vale, pido perdón de antemano, súper importante, por los ruidos que está haciendo mi vecino con el taladro. Ha decidido que es un buen momento para ponerse creativo y no sé si está redecorando la casa o qué, pero hay unos ruidos bastante tochos. Ay, Dios. Es que los episodios finales de los juegos de Telltale Games son muy fuertes. Son muy fuertes y quiero que todo me salga bien. Bueno, ¿qué había pasado en el Batman? Ah, sí, el Joker de pronto ha aparecido. Me toca mucho los ovarios que me hagan sentirme a mí como que yo he creado al Joker, porque es que no tiene razón. O sea, se iba a crear pasara lo que pasara. Y segundo, él me ha traicionado a mí 1000 veces antes de que él pensara siquiera que yo lo traicionaba. O sea, a mí que no me van a sentirme mala amiga, porque yo he sido muy buena amiga de John Doe, ¿eh? He sido el mejor Brucey que puedes echarte a la cara. Y Catwoman encima, si es que aparece, estará hiper cabreada conmigo, porque la dejé, cuando en realidad fue ella la que intentó robarme a mí. Y encima, o sea, muy mal, todo muy mal. Yo estoy rodeada de malos amigos, excepto Alfred y Tiffany, parece. Ah, bueno, sin contar con que el Joker sabe quién soy. Que eso a mí me estresaría más en la vida real que otra cosa. O sea, a mí lo que me estresaría es que este tío chalao le vaya contando a todo el mundo que soy yo. ¡Ay! El último en reír. La amenaza que se cierre sobre Gotham alcanza su punto álgido, lo que obliga a Bruce, a Moi, a decidir hasta dónde está dispuesto a llegar para proteger su ciudad de una fuerza que amenaza con doblegarla. A ver, vamos a analizar aquí 5 segundos la imagen que estamos viendo del Joker peleando contra mí con una navajita. Como un tío que no está acorazado de arriba abajo, que no tiene mi tecnología, que no sabe pelear como yo, me doblegue con una navajilla suiza, vamos a tener un problema muy serio, ¿eh? Qué nervios. Vale.
Bruce, how are you? My very best buddy, my old pal.
Hi there, Brucey.
¡Sí, la odio!
What's it been? I don't know, 3 weeks. Let's see. Last time I laid eyes on you must have been... Oh, yeah. You pretended that you trusted me. Even took me with you to stop Harley on that bridge.
Pero si me obligaste a
And do
que
you
te
remember
llevara.
what happened then?
¡Qué falso, qué tóxico!
I do. You completely betrayed me.
Uy, si decirte que no es traicionarte.
The virus, and if we're anything, we're sharers. It's just too fun to keep to ourselves. So picture how it hit you when you lost those few dozen people on the bridge.
Este es el policía que me insultó.
Nothing
Si se muere no me
about all
importa.
of Gotham. Maybe then you'll know what it feels like when a friendship dies.
Vaya policía de mierda. Está asustado ya. Surprise.
Batman, over here.
What happened?
You need to see it. He's down that way. We're trying to help him, but...
No pasa nada, me insultó. No tengo ninguna pena. Voy a hablar con el policía. Espera, primero vamos a investigar las manchas de sangre. Mucha sangre, ¿eh? Vamos a decir que no se ha hecho un raspón.
Fresh.
Muy bien. ¿Qué más hay por aquí? Un graffiti. Bueno, vamos a mirarle. Pero es bastante revelador, ¿eh? Podemos decir que no hay que ser muy inteligente. A ver tú, señor Potas, ¿qué te pasa? ¡Uy! ¡Ay, no! Ya me han puesto nervioso.
That's familiar.
Niños, no miréis.
Bullock.
we managed to save him from bleeding out.
The clouds.
We think it's some kind of booby trap. Until we
Booby
get someone
trap?
here with an X-ray, we can't risk moving him.
Let me see what I can find.
A ver. Vamos a empezar por
I
esa
can't
mano
cut him down
chunga.
until I'm sure this isn't some kind of trap.
Inspeccionamos tu
Dilated
cara.
pupils. Signs of head trauma. Can you tell me what happened?
I don't know. My stomach, it hurts like hell.
Ay, Dios, que te han metido una bomba o algo. Porque eso aquí pone, ¿es simpático o hará pop?
With what's happened in Gotham lately, I'm not taking any chances.
Uy.
Some kind of device. Pacemaker.
Ah, vale, esto es tuyo.
Did John do this?
Hijo, ya sabías que no era una persona decente.
Shrapnel. It's an old wound.
Vale, sí, y ahora tienes la bomba aquí. Lo que yo decía, amigos. ¡Ay, Batman!
Back. It could be a bomb.
We need to clear the area. Back up.
Tranquilos, dejadme a mí.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
Ahora también soy cirujana. No miréis.
Jesus.
¿Cuándo se ha convertido Batman en Saw? Si no me hubieras insultado lo haría con bastante más delicadeza, pero tú me insultaste.
It's safe to cut him down. We're past the sick punchline.
Uy, qué escena tan turbia. Me han turbiado.
Guess this is the world we live in now. Turns your stomach.
Jim,
Still on that side of the police line, eh?
Si a mí
Do
todavía
they
no me han
know you're
echado.
the type of guy who warns criminals about GCPD stings? You're lucky I can't do anything about it. Waller canned me. Right in front of that lowlife Wayne. You remember him? The guy you didn't bring in for me?
sorry to hear that. Gotham is worse off because of it.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before making me look incompetent. Catwoman slipping through my fingers like that doesn't look good. But, yeah, sorry makes it all better.
Tú también has sido un capullo, tío.
Easy now. Don't move.
Jesus. Now, this time off, it's given me some time to think. Back in the day, it was only the gangsters you had to worry about. Now, cops are cut open and filled with carnival toys.
Criminales millennials, ¿qué puedo decir?
How'd we get here? I look around, the streets are the same. The only real difference is Batman. This is just one ex-cop's opinion, but these freaks came out of the woodwork because of you. You gave them the target. You set the bar. And just look at the results.
Gotham's always been a cesspool. The underworld's evolved, and I'm doing what I can to keep it from spilling out into the streets.
Siempre tengo la culpa yo de que le he salvado la vida 10.000 veces a toda la puta ciudad.
As far as I can see, the tide of scum is rising faster than ever. I don't know, maybe I'm the dinosaur here. All the good people, we're the ones going extinct. This John Doe guy probably won't stop until you're dead.
No me digas.
Try not to take the rest of us with you.
Oye, está todo el mundo en modo tocapelotas conmigo.
Batman, Bullock's asking for you.
I tracked a stolen van full of clowns. So I followed to see what they were doing.
That was brave, Detective. You did good work.
Thanks. Wish I'd stayed home, though. They picked up a drop.
Was John Doe with them?
They left a box. Goddamn freaks.
No sign of explosives.
Y de
Should be
venenos.
safe to open. Automatic weapons.
¡Qué
They're
bonitas!
heavily
Tienen
armed.
skins.
Authorized by Wayne Enterprises. And signed for by Chairwoman Regina Zellerbach.
Voy a tener que partirle a la puta cara. ¡Lo sabía!
Right now, this is her assistant.
This is Bruce Wayne.
Oh, hello.
Tell Regina I need to speak to her. I'll be there shortly.
I'll let her know. Thank you.
Regina es la vieja que atacaron en el ascensor Harley Quinn y John Doe la primera vez que les llevé a Wayne Enterprises. Y la que en el primer juego intenta quitarme mi puesto. Por él, que es el pingüino, por cierto. Menos mal que me he quitado la boina de mierda que me acompañaba durante los anteriores capítulos. Porque, madre mía.
Share prices have been holding steady despite the events of the last few days. But who knows how long that will last once word gets out. Our CEO brought known terrorists into the building.
Regina?
Speak of the devil. We were just talking about you and your prospective clients, Bruce.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Ma'am, he's here. In the boardroom.
Maybe there's an explanation.
Why would he come back here if he's with them?
You had to know it might come to this. Your connection to these felons, whatever it is, it could ruin the company. You have left me with no choice.
Toma, en tu cara.
Nice try, Regina. But we both know you're the guilty one in this room.
What are you talking about?
Care to explain this? You've been authorizing some interesting shipments.
What is this? Automatic weapons? Grenades? Bruce, truly, I never signed this. I've never even heard of this.
Ahí es John.
Start talking.
Es que no estoy para bromas, ¿eh?
A priest, a rabbi, and a CEO walk into a boardroom. The priest says, it's a trap. The rabbi says, Joker tricked us.
Call security.
The CEO doesn't say anything. Because he's dead.
Están pasando muchas... ¡Uy!
Did somebody call for backup?
Pues te parto la cara. Toma con silla gaming.
Eyes on me, Brucey. If you care one iota for these suits, you'll stand down.
Todo el mundo quiere
I
mi...
mean it. Get those hands where I can see them.
Please, Harley.
Tranquila.
Don't.
Ya lo solucionaré luego.
Smart move. Nice work, Kent. You're really moving up the career ladder.
What do you want?
Thank you oh so very much for asking, Regina. What do you think I want, sweet cheeks?
The serum is gone, Harley. It's over.
Ain't over till it's over. I was inspired to think outside the box. Ah, here comes my inspiration now.
I bring you Joker!
Este tío sabe cómo hacer una entrada potente.
This meeting is now called to order. Regina, good to see you again. Bruce, buddy. Put her there. It's just a hand
shocking? You get it?
Bruce, it's been too long. Just finishing up a grand tour of this delightful city. Visited some of our old haunts along the way. But this, Bruce, this has gotta be my favorite.
Todo el mundo quiere mis cosas.
Ma and Pa always said I'd make it to the top one day. Dreams really do come true. Wayne Enterprises. I bet the benefits package is top-notch.
John, stop this. It's not too late.
Joker now! You really think I'm going to listen to you? After what you did? Can you believe this guy? And now, for my first executive order.
You remember that pesky virus, don't you, Bruce? We found a way to make more of it. A whole lot more.
Toma. Cógete unas vacaciones.
Wanna do the honors, Puddin'?
Oh, honey, you know me so. I wanted us to be friends, Bruce, but you ruined it. And now we get to be enemies. Don't you thought Riddler was bad? Penguin, Lady Arkham. None of them knew you like I do. I know just how to press those buttons.
Bueno, pues ya no voy a tener que cabrearme nunca más con Regina. Ay, señora, no me mire así.
See that little but very powerful bomb right there, Gotham? We got 100 more where that came from. Planted all around the city where you'll never find them. Except for the ones I'm setting off now.
No!
I sent your friendly neighborhood police force a list of demands. First and foremost, Batman's head on a pike in Gotham Square. He's the one who started.
Oh, I love her.
Eso te va. ¡Dios!
You got 24 hours to make good. So chop chop.
She's something else, isn't she? All those demands. I've only got one. Stop me, Bruce. Be my best enemy. Be the man I need you to be.
It doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to be enemies.
You think I'm an idiot, Bruce? You and I both know that's all that's left for us.
Que tú estés loco no es mi problema. Yo no estoy loca.
Oh, toughen up, little canary.
Se lo merece.
Guess you fell off that ladder. Keep the masks on. No survivors. Too bad. You done catching up, Mr. J? Place is, starting to stink.
We're done. For now. We are going to have so much fun.
Till next time, Brucey.
Como la odio. De verdad. Es que es tan molesta.
Bruce! Bruce, wake up!
Bien, una de mis dos únicos amigos. Gracias que estés aquí.
Joker and Harley are gone. Cops are on their way.
Let's just get to the lab. Tiffany, don't.
A ver, es que habían organizado una junta muy fea contra mí a mis espaldas, ¿eh? O sea, no me dan ninguna pena. No quiero ser mala. Pero que se jodan. Estos sí me dan pena. Estos sí. Lo otro está feo.
Bruce.
Harley knocked me pretty good. Just gotta get to the elevator.
Oh my God. James from accounting? Oh God.
Qué fuerte, ¿eh? Ay, no.
Bruce.
Okay.
Me los voy a cargar a los dos. Voy a hacer todo lo posible porque mueran. Aunque el juego no me va a dejar porque Batman no mata. ¡Ay, Dios! Pero, ¿por qué? O sea, es que todo me pasa a mí. Es que mi vida es durísima. He decidido salvar a la ciudad y aún así todo está en mi contra.
Let me help.
Oh, I've got it.
Computer, on.
All those bodies. I'll never get that image out of my head. Regina, she didn't deserve that. None of them did.
I'm sorry, Tiffany. Sorry you had to see that.
I'll be all right. I have to be.
Bruce. Oh, thank God.
Mis dos amigos juntos.
I saw the news. Tiffany, are you all right?
A little shaken, but yeah, I'll be okay.
Al, sit rep on the areas impacted by the bombs.
I'm on it. Joker and Harley are using the attacks to cover their escape. The authorities have no leads on where they've gone.
Harley said they planted bombs throughout the city. I got a piece of fabric off of John. Could give us an idea of where he's been. Let's see what we can learn from this thing.
Right.
Analysis, trace elements, anything recent.
It's chaos, Bruce. Bringing up drone coverage on the blast sites now. The bombs have an explosive component in addition to the chemical payload.
Disperses the virus across a larger area. They've closed off the docks.
It seems they had to. No one is sure how long the fallout will take to dissipate.
That cargo ship, was it
operational? Unfortunately, yes. Everyone aboard was dead within seconds.
A ver el
One of the
puente.
bombs detonated on Gotham Bridge, the primary route out of the city. People, they succumbed to the virus as they were driving.
Authorities have shut down the east side and peninsula bridges.
For now, there is no way out of Gotham by car. There were multiple explosions along Mercy Street Station, with Gotham General Hospital at the center. They're estimating the death toll at...
We have to stay calm, Al. Focus.
At this rate, it seems as if nothing can stop them.
Maybe. But Joker hasn't told Harley my identity. If he had, she would have taken my head off back there.
Perhaps their partnership isn't as stable as they'd like us to believe. He's keeping secrets from her. At least for a time.
Joker's toying with me, trying to get in my head. He said he wanted to be my best enemy. It sounds like
Suena como una proposición de matrimonio.
Well, perhaps we can use that against them.
This is insane. We have to shut them down before they burn this city to the ground.
Eso intentamos, chiquilla.
A number of foreign particles have been detected on the fabric. Traces of pollen, wax, and wine.
That doesn't give us much to work with.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Joker said he visited some of our old haunts.
It appears that he blames you for what he has become. If he hopes to defile the memories of your time together, it will be with more of these chemical bombs.
And you think you can cross-reference those places with...
With the elements found on the fabric, yes.
Huh. That's some hunch.
Sometimes a hunch is all a detective has.
A ver, nuestra relación fue muy bonita en el bar cuando yo le pegué una paliza a un tío y el Joker se emocionó. Pero vamos primero por la izquierda.
Surrounded by those agents.
Cera, vino o polen. Pues esto, cera.
No trace of wax. The candles in the funhouse are all fake.
Ok.
Nothing here I'm looking for.
Vamos al café triste.
The cafe.
Donde le dije que tenía que ser el
John
mismo.
opened up to me. He wanted advice on Harley. Feels like so long ago now.
Ah, chiquillo, yo qué sé. Cera, vino, polen. Esto es polen.
Plants, flowers. This could be a match for the pollen sample.
Cera. Yo qué sé. A ver, aquí ya puede haber vino. No. ¿Tú estás bebiendo vino caliente, bribón? Tampoco. Yo creo que esto está. Cera. Aquí no puede haber cera. Vino. No veo vino por ningún lado. Y polen ya lo tenemos. Sí, ya está. Vale. No.
Cafe Trace doesn't have a liquor license. No wine here.
Vale, eso. Que no me salía.
Location's not a good fit. We gotta move on.
Que sí. A ver. Es que es el bar, Fue muy... Ah, no,
John
mira.
managed to track me here after he got out of Arkham.
Dad's funeral.
Aquí fue bonito. Sí. Aquí tenemos polen.
Traces of pollen are coming from the flowers along the altar.
¡Ay! Lo tenemos todo, amigos.
Communion wine. Could be a match. Those candles look recently burned.
Ale.
Divinity.
That sick bastard.
People are afraid. They'll be looking for solace.
The church will be full. Harley and Joker knew this when they planted the bomb.
Al, contact the agency. Tell them where I'm headed.
Right away.
No sé si es buena idea porque no hacen absolutamente nada los de la agencia.
Stay alert. Gotham is in a state of panic.
A veces se peta, me estoy dando cuenta. Cuando está cargando.
How can you go out there again? After what just happened? I don't know how you do it. You saw those people get massacred. And that's just the start.
I'm doing this for the good of Gotham. To stop things like this from happening again.
But they don't stop. They never do.
That doesn't mean we quit.
Then let me help you. Take my drone with you. It can help you find the bomb.
A ver si ahora deja de petarse después de esta escena.
GCPD and the agency are slammed with everything that's happening. You'll be fighting on your own.
I'm never alone out there. I've always had someone watching over me.
¡Alfred! Alfred siempre cuida de mí.
Police are looking for information on the whereabouts of Harleen Quinzel and a man calling himself Joker after a string of biochemical attacks across Gotham. Footage of the suspects was released from inside Wayne Enterprises just moments ago. Warning, what you are about to hear may be disturbing for some listeners. I sent you friendly neighborhood...
Waller.
Batman.
Thank God. I wanted to talk to you about Harley's demands. Portraits of her and Joker painted on City Hall. The brain of Riddler's killer. And my personal favorite. All agency operatives must leave Gotham within the next 24 hours. Except for Amanda Waller, who'll be shot out of a cannon at the stroke of midnight. You know these maniacs better than anyone. What's your take on this?
We need to figure out a plan before this gets any worse.
Better start looking for a cannon.
And here I thought you didn't have a sense of humor.
I've got a lead on another bomb. They may have planted one in Divinity Church.
I'll do what I can, but I'm stretched thin. Those clowns hit one of my transports, and there's unrest forming across the city because of their demands. Asking for us by name.
It's designed to turn the city against us. Bomb goes all over places worship. People might just
throw us to the wolves to save themselves. I'm starting to wonder if there's a damn thing we can do about it.
I'm still here, Waller. You're not alone in this. Together, we can save the city.
Y con Gordon.
That's nice to hear you say.
I'm sending one of my agents to the church now.
An EOD specialist will be close behind.
Seems to me like both of us can use someone we can trust right about now.
Good luck, Batman. Waller out.
Waller out. Cuánta potencia.
Our beloved Gotham is under siege. From all sides. It is here.
Pues tampoco hay tanta gente como decían. ¡Buah! ¡Sorpresa!
Everyone out! Let them move! Get out of my way!
Please, everyone, calm down.
Solo hay 5 gatos y fíjate que son más tontos los pobres. Ah, vale, que tengo que ir caminando. ¿Qué pasa esto?
That includes you.
That's one way to clear the place.
Avesta.
Batman. Waller sent me to assist.
Pero no para decirme cuál es la forma o no de desalojar un local. ¿A que no?
New toy?
Something like that.
I've calibrated my drone to scan for traces of the virus. You can take the controls while I analyze the data.
Gas masks.
Buah, mazo sexy. Ahora parezco Black Panther.
No one else tries to come inside.
Let's get started. Sinking now.
Not much trace. Unlikely the bomb is here.
How about the north pews?
No, nothing here.
Here.
Uy, qué suspicious. La verdad que se curran los packagings de las bombas. Molan mazo.
If this goes off, it'll kill everyone in a 5-block radius.
Then you'll
find a way to disarm it.
If we could just see the internal components.
Here goes. Looks in sync with the timer. I can see wires.
Let's get a better look.
Ahí va, tú.
Oh God.
It's a trap.
We have to identify the wire for the timer. Cutting it should prevent the bomb from going off.
Activating electromagnetic imaging. A fail-safe. If I cut this wire, it'll activate the bomb. Found the timer.
That's the one.
Es en amarillo el que tengo que cortar.
Cutting this wire won't stop the bomb.
Vale. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Careful, there's not much time left.
¿Qué puede hacer? Una. ¡Toma! He sido una ninja, joder. Qué susto me ha dado. Tus muertos, Joker.
It's safe.
Buen trabajo, Tiffany. Eres la puta ama.
Hold on. Getting some strange readings off the bomb. I'll do a more thorough analysis and let you know what I find.
¿Otra carta del Joker? ¿Cómo le gustan estas cosas a este hombre? ¡Ay, no! ¡Ay, por favor! Guárdala, es muy bonita.
What's that?
Tengo un admirador secreto. ¿Qué quieres que te diga, chica?
Love your best enemy. This is all just a game to him.
All of this suffering and death, just for
¡Que no me tires la... Mi tarjetita!
The paint on the bomb. It's made of a unique solvent mixture. I cross-referenced it with the chemical manufacturers in Gotham. Got a few hits.
Send the list to the agency.
Done. GCPD officers are being sent to scout the locations.
Nice work.
I'll keep looking, see what else I can find.
Está triste esta mujer. ¿Pero qué esperabas? Vamos a ver. Pues si está loco, no te lo puedes tener en cuenta.
Oh, good.
Come on.
destroying Riddler's blood. It was a terrible mistake. It escalated the situation on the bridge with Harley. Everything spiraled out of control into this.
Pues díselo a tu jefa, que fuera que lo hizo.
And now we have Joker. I see how I helped to create this monster. Now that I've seen the destruction firsthand.
You can't feel guilty, Amon.
But it turned out wrong.
You did what you thought was right.
A lot of people died today because of it. A lot more might die.
Ma'am, backup is here. We have EOD on standby. What are your orders?
I guess this is our opportunity to keep that from happening.
Eso es actitud positiva.
Get EOD prepped for disposal. No one comes in here without my express consent. Batman. They say you should never meet your heroes. I'm pretty sure they're wrong.
Gracias. Yo también te quiero. Es la única que me trata un poco bien. El resto me utiliza. Quitando a Alfred y a Tiffany, a los cuales amo.
So I heard. Good work.
Gracias.
I've got Gordon on the other line. Says he has a lead, but he'll only talk to you. I trust you'll handle and report back. Patching you through.
¿Será que estoy recuperando mis amiguis? Jim?
Batman.
Te quiero, Jim.
I heard some police chatter about where they could have made these bombs. I have a hunch. Meet me at the old Ace Chemicals factory.
Almuerzo no era la traducción correcta, pero bueno, vale, almuerzo. Así porque sí, almuerzo.
I thought you quit.
You came.
You called.
Yeah, well, I know you and I haven't been seeing eye to eye lately, so thanks. I just figured you had other things to do.
No matter what happened between us, we're still partners.
Right. Good. Glad to hear you say it.
Bro.
So, yeah, the reason we're out here. Apparently, this is the place where Joker and Harley replicated the virus.
How did you find that out?
Please don't make this any harder, Batman.
Pero...
You've got to understand, lives are at stake.
Me va a tocar darte una patada en el puto culo a ti y a todos los tontos de los cojones combates. Sí, date puñetes, porque el que vas a recibir ahora mío, ese sí que te va a doler, cabrón. Y tú ya puedes empezar a fumar, que te mate antes el cáncer que yo, porque como te coja, hijo... ¡Vamos, Batman! ¡Reparte! ¡Joder! ¡Son aficionados! Así que tú eres el primero. Genial. Pues que comience la juerga. Tienes que ser más rápido que eso, majo. Y tú también. Lo sabía. Sabía que harías lo correcto. Tarde. Voy a tener que darte una paliza. Aún no has acabado conmigo. Esto va a dolerte. Yo no me levantaría si fuera tú. ¡Un golazo! Te has merecido ese puñetazo, ¿eh? No te voy a decir que no. Y por eso no hay que tener compañeros, porque te despistan cuando les pegan.
I can't give a gift to my new friend if you beat him to death. Don't worry, I've got something else planned for you.
Ya como aprovecha que estoy amarrado. Si llegas a estar solo, hijo.
Go on, don't be rude. The map I promised. All the bomb sites are marked with a smile. My gift for you, new best friend. Isn't that right, Gordy? No, that nickname doesn't work. Jimmy.
Me gusta más Gordy.
Jimmy here led you right to me.
There was no way we were gonna meet their demands. Joker offered me a deal. The bomb locations for you. I'm sorry, Batman, but I had to do something. You've seen the devastation this virus can cause. If there were another way...
I understand, Jim. You did what you had to. Take the map and get out of here.
Okay, you Jimbo. Run along and save Gotham.
Es que prefiero hacerle sentir mal. Eso jode mogollón cuando te hacen sentir mal. ¡Toma! ¡Merecido! ¡Cabrón! Gracias, Joker. Qué bien me caes. A ver, con eso valdría. No le quiero más daños.
What? Hospital. We blew it up, remember?
Dios, qué rabia me da la gente que cuando está en grupitos se crece. Cuando están solos son como ratillas asustadas.
That look right there. That's what I wanted to see. You know, Dr. Newman used to say anger is often a response to feeling powerless. You think maybe that's why you're so mad? Because I'm on top. Because I have you completely in my power. Because the tables have turned.
This therapist you keep talking about, she did a terrible job.
On the contrary, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I was in such a dark place before. Now everything is light. Jimmy's just the first, you know. I have plans for all your friends. Not all of them have to die. Just whatever hurts them worst. Like with Gordy. You two will spend the rest of your days knowing what you had is poisoned. Harley's gonna be upset, of course. She wanted the whole city to drink virus mimosas. Someone would have survived like Riddler, and she'd have gotten her serum. You think she'll forgive me when she finds out? About the map, I mean. But nothing less would get Chief of Mustache to flip. I just had to have your staunchest frenemy betray you.
If you loved her, you'd help her get what she wants. But you've decided to sabotage it.
I know, Dr. Leland. The unconscious is a sticky wicket. Thing is, Harley's perfect the way she is. And if she does get sick, I'll be there to take care of her.
John.
Oh, well, hasn't this just been illuminating? We laughed, we cried, it changed our lives. Just goes to show you can't trust anyone in Gotham.
Puedo confiar en Alfred. ¡Toma!
No, you'll keep my map secret. Because if you tell Harley, she'll just set the bombs off early, exploding Gordon's dreams of being a hero. And who wants that?
John.
It's Joker! Sit! Play dead! Good boy!
Este hombre necesita a Olbran. Anda, me han vestido, qué bien.
I know this seems like it's not the greatest situation. It's personal, it's just a Bruce, you know? But I tell you what, I'll let you get back at him for getting you into this.
Or I could just leave. You could let me go.
If you press that button, the one right there, you'll have the chance to go free, which will in turn trap Bruce forever. So, I'm giving you 3 whole seconds. 1, 2, 3!
Es Catwoman, ¿ves? Es que siempre me la está liando, es una gilipollas.
You did it!
Selena.
Bruce, it's...
What a dramatic turn of events. Bruce witnessed your terrible, awful, just despicable betrayal. I hope it hurts. Now, you kids play nice. Unless you want to end up like the other losers.
No puedo evitar que me haga mucha gracia.
Don't look at me like that. Eye for an eye. You left me in one of Riddler's contraptions.
Por tu culpa. Por tu puta culpa.
It made the decision.
I was confident you'd escape.
Oh, yeah? Me too, then. That's totally why I hit the button. Sounds like BS at any angle, doesn't it?
Es que no estaba la opción de decirte te lo merecías.
So we can get on with this.
Just give me a second to get free. No way to pick the lock.
Tampoco lo has intentado.
Damn it. Here we go.
Ay, cuánta fealdad.
Are you...
¿No miréis, niños?
Oh, I hate having to do that.
Bueno, a su sitio, ya está.
Now that you're free, I can tell you the key to escaping the room is... Well, it's a key. But hurry up, because
The bars are electrified. It's too far to just reach my hand inside.
Bueno, vamos a coger el bastón de acertijo, ¿no? Aunque el bastón de acertijo podría pasar la electricidad, pero si no toco no debería pasar nada. Venga. Pulso el botón. A ver.
How did you end up here?
The agency nabbed me. From Waller with love. I mean, it wasn't hard, seeing as how you left me in a box for them. They threw me in a transport. Then the next thing I know, the truck's flipped on its side by an explosion. They took all of us. I'm the only one left.
Suficiente cháchara. Vamos a usar el bastón.
Great. Now push the key to me. I'll unlock the door between us.
No.
It only unlocks from my side.
She's telling the truth, but she can also take that key and get out, leaving you trapped and unable to help the other dinner guests. Because you know she won't. What do you say, Bruce? You going to trust a thief?
A ver, voy a confiar en ella. Porque si no se abre desde mi lado, es una estupidez que me lo quede.
Alright, coming your way.
Really? Damn it.
¿Ves? Hacerle sentirse mal. Esa es la táctica. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Que no te gusta, eh? ¿No te gusta que no me haya traicionado? Él no era yo.
Bruce.
That's disappointing. I was hoping for a bit more drama and a lot more death to really drive the lesson home for Bruce. Luckily, the next room is guaranteed to do just that, and it'll be even better with the stray tagging along. To get there, you two sweethearts have to go through the tunnel of love.
Esto es Sau, de pronto.
Bruce, I appreciate the trust. It was unexpected.
Te rechacé. Pero confío en ti. Solo que no quería liarme contigo. Que son cosas muy distintas. Es que en el primer juego la rechacé, ¿vale? Ponía que solo fui uno de los 2% de jugadores que rechazó a Selina. Pues yo lo hice.
Just take it slow.
¡Hay globos! Dios, yo lo pasaría fatal.
What's that phrase? I'd walk a mile over broken glass. Well, 8 feet should be a piece of cake. What could be more romantic?
Tengo miedo.
Pulling shards from each other's kneecaps.
Bruce?
It's okay. I'm okay.
Venga, has hecho cosas peores, ¿eh? Eso es. Lucius Fox, no, mi amigo.
Death, our constant fear, our most certain companion. No matter how alone we might feel, death is always waiting. These fleshy vessels, they are born to die, to decay, to wither and wriggle with maggots. But stay buried for long. Do they, Bruce? Better dig up the truth, detective, or join the dead in silence.
Ay, qué divertido va a ser. Ah, sí, una pala.
This'll do the job. Riddler. Lucius Fox. Martha Wayne. Thomas Wayne. John Doe. What is this?
There's such a thing as pacing, Bruce. Get back to digging.
No había empezado todavía a acabar.
Oh, God.
You're so good at pulling people's hearts out of their chests, Bruce. What's one more?
Something underneath.
Qué jugosito, va a hacer vídeos jugositos.
See some familiar faces, Bruce? There's Thomas Wayne, your dear departed criminal dad. Joe Chill, you two met in Crime Alley that one time, remember? Bruce Wayne, that cad. And Batman, of course. Nothing happens in Gotham without him skulking around.
Uy, me ha dibujado muy sexy con mis pómulos bien marcaditos.
Who done it? These are your suspects. The victims, as usual, are all around you. All you gotta do is put the right face on the right grave, Bruce. I'll allow room for some interpretation, but not much.
Lucius.
Te diría que fue Bruce Wayne. Thomas Wayne ya estaba muerto, entonces, ¿soy yo o yo? Pero ¿cuál de mis dos yos? Porque claro, eso es muy importante. Diría Bruce Wayne. Vamos a decir, va, es que no me acuerdo muy bien cómo lo mataron. Lo mató Acertijo, pero ya, bueno, en realidad fue Batman, venga.
People would say Lucius Fox was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but we both know he was there then because of Batman.
Venga,
The man
acerté.
got spray painted across Wayne Tower for the Dark Knight. That's loyalty.
Vale, Thomas Wayne. A Thomas Wayne se lo cargó Joe Chill. O si pongo a Thomas Wayne que mató a Thomas Wayne, ¿le focaré la mente al Joker? Venga, vamos a ser serios que si no luego me toca repetirlo.
I guess your dad being gunned down in front of you is something you don't forget.
Vale. Riddler.
I guess he's claiming to know who killed Riddler.
Probably him.
Yo no maté a Riddler. Pongo a Thomas Wayne. A ver, voy a volver atrás. ¿No me deja poner otros? Sí. Martha Wayne. Usar
You're just pulling
etiquetas.
every string, aren't you?
Fue... John Doe.
What's he
Ah,
trying to
sí,
say?
sé que fui yo.
John Doe. He's dead. There's only Joker now.
Vale, sí, fue Bruce Wayne.
Poor John was betrayed by his very own best friend.
Tío, te inventas
He gave his
cosas.
heart willingly, only to have it ripped from his chest, still beating and spraying blood everywhere. What a mess. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Vale, y solo nos queda un Thomas Wayne. Que tiene que ser para Marta.
Yes, the Wayne name takes another victim. His shady dealings got a loved one killed. Will history repeat itself? myself tonight.
Are there any left?
No, we placed them all.
What the hell?
Oye, a mí no me
Someone's in
asustes.
there.
Vamos a abrirlo, ¿no? Habrá que darse unos puñetes.
I'll find something else.
Wow, alguien ha colocado ahí una palanca estratégicamente. ¡No!
I couldn't breathe. I've been in there for hours.
How did you end up in there? And are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay now. Alfred lost touch with you at the Ace Chemical plant. I tracked you. I wanted to help.
Pues mira, qué bien lo has hecho. O sea, quiero decir...
I ended up here.
No en plan mal. Que te quiero y gracias, pero, ¿sabes? Ahora tengo que preocuparme de que no te maten.
The final sticker.
It looks like...
That's you.
¿Tú mataste a Riddler?
So what?
Joker thinks you killed Riddler.
I'm not sure why. It's just...
Hey, you can tell me.
A ver, mató a su padre, tiene bastante sentido.
Joker's right.
Ahí.
I killed Riddler.
You killed Riddler.
A mí todo el mundo me la lía, ¿eh?
I'm not proud of it. And who are you?
Riddler's friend.
Selina.
Oye, Selina, te voy a tener que pegar una patada.
Riddler killed her father's son.
This is Lucius Fox's daughter.
Sí, lista.
Tiffany.
Whatever you do, Bruce, you're gonna have to turn Tiffany in because of your precious code. Turn her into your old friend Gordon at the GCPD. Wait, you got him fired. No, wait, he's not your friend anymore. He betrayed you. God, what a mess you've made. Dinner is about to be served.
A ver, aquí todo el mundo quiere ser mi amigo siempre y cuando yo haga lo que ellos dicen. Y a mí eso me toca mucho los ovarios. Yo haré lo que me salga a mí del santo grial.
Bruce. When this is over, we're gonna talk, right?
Sí, sí, es que los dos salimos vivos.
Let's just concentrate on surviving this.
A ver, yo es que no la culpo, hija. Tampoco es para tanto. Se cargó a un tío que se había cargado a su padre. Bueno. Eso se llama justicia, en mi opinión.
Welcome! Finally.
So glad you could join us.
Que cómo la odio, de verdad es que solo oír su voz me pone enferma.
It's got a head explosion setting too. So play along.
Isn't this nice? People never take the time to eat a meal together these days.
En eso tienes razón.
You care about these folks. Well, as much as you care about anyone. You'll be a good little guest. You'll play along, won't you?
Sounds good.
Always loved dinner parties.
You might not love this one when we're done.
I know it's impolite to start without all guests present, but Bruce, you gotta try this.
Está quemado.
Open up. Come on.
Go on. Put your lips on it.
No tengo hambre.
I'm not hungry.
But we've gotta get it into his stomach somehow. Don't want him to starve.
Honey, wait! There's your, thing. We don't want to kill him just yet, right?
Ya sabes, cosa.
I got so caught up by... Thanks for having my back, Puddin'.
You're so good to me.
Señores, váyanse a un hotel.
Alfred!
¡No! No.
As soon as he heard you and Tiffany would be here.
Mueren personas.
No one would get hurt.
Mato gente. Os mato a todos.
I said that people would get hurt if you didn't come. Not the same. You brought scones.
Steer clear of that one. Came out a bit charred. Well, luckily, Master Bruce has never been picky.
Que sí, que yo me cojo el quemado.
Good, don't they? Want one?
Quiero el quemado. Alfred me ha dejado algo ahí.
Sure, thanks. The one in the middle.
But that one's burnt. Wow. I just love hitting you.
Since the guests are all here, I want to show them the main course.
That's a great idea.
A ver qué burrada. Ah, vale.
I'll have my pick of all of Gotham soon. So I'm kinda hoping the survivor ain't one of you.
Doesn't that look good? Old family recipe. Hope you're all hungry.
So, Joker, how does it feel to lie right to her face?
That's not polite dinner conversation, Bruce. Do you really want Harley killing the whole town before we eat? That might ruin your appetite. And Gordon, well, he won't even have a stomach left. So just play along, like I taught you. Good.
Es que Gordon es un poquito lento. Tendría ya que haber solucionado el tema.
Don't make them like they used to.
Puddin', I think it's time.
No! I mean, not yet. We wanted to play with...
Es que no me quiere matar porque soy Batman. Y quiere un enemigo.
A game. 3 rounds. 1 for each of Bruce's friends. Let's get to know just how awful each of you truly is. Think of it as your last confession.
No tengo nada más que confesar. Coge el panecillo quemado.
Raise a hand or lose it. That's right. Fingers up. Alfred's going to get this party started. Read it. You need help with that, matey.
Never have I ever lied to a friend.
Now, the way that this works is, if you have lied to a friend, finger goes down. I know, your dad's a crime lord. It's really tough to tell a tween. Your turn. Pretty simple rules. Now, if you've lowered a finger, I get to do something terrible to you.
Eso lo podías haber dicho antes.
You, of course. Next.
Huh. Never have I ever used a friend.
All of it.
Manipulated them just to get what I want. Made them think they meant more to me than they did.
We both know where you stand on that one. Good kitty. Not you, Puddin'.
Not you, Puddin', no, claro.
I got the cats.
Thanks, babe.
Bruce!
Next up, Tiffany.
Never have I ever. You know what? I'm not doing this.
Don't test us, lab rat.
Test you? If I didn't have a gun to my head, I'd kill you just like I killed Riddler.
Tiffany.
And it'd be a whole lot easier. Because unlike you two, Riddler was smart.
What did you say?
I think the gal who fell into our trap just called us dumb. Maybe we hit her too hard on the head. Or maybe not hard enough.
If there wasn't a
Coge la galleta.
0.001% chance that you might survive the virus, I'd kill you right now.
Read. Never have I ever killed a person in cold blood.
Didn't know the Girl Scout had it in her, did ya?
Finger down.
¡Yo! ¡Que no mataba a nadie!
Murdered John Doe.
Ay, porque tú lo digas, no te jode, no tengo que hacer...
Cold-blooded as you can get.
And good riddance. Guy didn't have a lot going for him anyway.
It's not true! Not everything! You took it from me!
Hun, he don't matter. Not anymore.
You see what he does? Man, I really dodged a bullet, didn't I? You're a freaking mess. Look at these people you surround yourself with. Liars. Thieves.
Tú también estás mintiendo, Harley. ¿Cómo odio a la gente así? Puta hipócrita de mierda.
You're too good for
¿Cómo
me.
lo odio?
I am so glad we're not friends.
Nunca lo hemos sido, chalado de mierda.
Puddin', I'm done waiting.
Vamos, revienta cabezas. Demuestra que eres Batman por algo, porque hijo.
Yeah, I did.
Let him die a little sooner than the rest of the city.
Gotham is safe. Joker gave Gordon a map of the bombs. The GCPD will have defused them by now.
You think I'm gonna fall for that?
All Joker cared about was revenge, so he made a deal. The map in exchange for me.
Yeah, but I totally crippled the guy. No way they'll get to all the bombs in time. Probably.
Probably? You really did this?
We'll have another chance.
This is my life we're talking about. You chose him over me? How could you? You know I need that serum. I'm gonna kill you.
Babe.
Ay, Dios, qué difícil ha sido hacer eso. ¡Toma!
You gotta... He defused the bomb.
Sí. Por eso soy Batman. ¡Oh, Dios, qué puto amo!
I'm gonna kill all of you.
No sé yo cuándo vas a hacer eso. Pero hoy no es ese día. Cárgate a John. ¡Vamos!
Sorry, baby. Can't we just kill and make up?
Let's start with the killing part. See how we can move it.
Esto por traer a Alfred. Esto por hacer una carne de mierda y no ser vegetarianos. Y esto... Toma, reunión de té. Reúnete con tus amigos los frikis. Alfred, vete. No. Chaval, soy Batman. Y esto por maquillarte una ceja sí y otra no. Y me estás poniendo histérica. Vas a tener que maquillarte mucho esto. ¡Ding!
That's a problem.
Uy. Hija, con buena te has metido. Puta maselina.
Tell the GCPD where we are. I can't let these two escape.
You got it.
Llévate a Alfred lejos aquí porque es el que más quiero de toda mi vida. Pero no lo hiciste. Y ahora me va a tocar matarte a mí. Me cae muy bien, no puedo evitarlo. Una cosa hipócrita.
Then let's give it to him.
Qué bonita pareja hacemos, ahora que lo veo. ¡Ah! ¡He dicho lo mismo que yo! Aunque luego la rechazaría, pero... ¡Cuánta belleza! Esto sí que es con penetración y no ir dúo bot. No se me clavan cosas. No seas maleducado. Ups. Tío, con la que le estoy dando tendría que estar KO, pero... Hostia. Que te tienen un banco, chaval. Eso solo nunca he visto.
I'll kill him.
Sí, pero tú no te vas.
Harley stays put. Go finish this. This ain't over until I say it's over.
No, me da que Selina manda, chavala. ¡Sí, joder! ¡Estira! ¡Uy, queréis que estire! ¡No lo había visto! Ni dejándome cao corres más que yo, pringao.
You can't beat me, Bruce. You need me. I'm the villain of your dreams.
Es como el de Batman, la película. Uy, que me caigo.
The shadow within your shadow. The tumor lurking in your soul.
You broke my heart, John. I did need you. I cared about you.
Además, de verdad, me cae súper bien.
I gave you and you twisted it into something ugly and wrong.
Ugly? Wrong? If you ever loved me, you'd see what we have now. It's beautiful.
Si no metieras a mis amigos en esto, a lo mejor coincidiría. Pero lo de traer a Alfred, amigo. Con Alfred no te metas.
Why so shy, Lucy? Come on. Look her up.
Eso te va a dejar un poco triste. No quiero seguir pegándole.
You should see your face.
Oye, no te mueras, ¿eh?
John.
Que me da mucha pena. No te me mueras.
It's erratic.
Eso es. Es que además me da pena porque lo ha pasado mal. ¡Arriba!
Come on.
No, ¿eh?
Come on. Please.
Oye, no te me mueras.
No.
Oh, Dios, qué susto.
You saved me. Why? You could have let me die.
I'm not like you. I'm not a killer.
I wasn't a killer either, Bruce. Until I met you.
Me estoy echando a mí la culpa. Ay, Dios, qué asco de gente. Bueno, sí me sigo quedando con el vivo antes que el muerto. Me da pena.
Remember that night? Drinking frappes under the stars. You dishing out advice about the ladies. Me finding out you were the bat. It was perfect. You know, some part of me always knew. Someone like you, you'd never really be friends with someone like me. But I wanted to believe it so badly. We had some good times. Didn't we, Bruce?
Ay, me está haciendo llorar.
It wasn't all bad.
I wish we had never met.
You say the cruelest things, Bruce. I know you don't mean them. You and I were meant to be together. I'll be the knife in your side until the end of time. Or until you finally bleed out.
Se me ha metido algo en el ojo. En los dos ojos.
You can sure take some punishment, Wayne. I'll give you that. Dish it out, too. I'm pulling my people out of Gotham effective immediately.
Pues menos mal, porque eres muy pesada.
I want you to know, you're square. Your secret is safe with me. After everything you've done, it's only right.
Thank you. If the wrong people found out who I am.
That's not going to happen. At least not because of me. Anything else we need to discuss? Or is this goodbye?
Goodbye, que eres muy pesada. Voy a preguntar por Avesta porque la chavala, la verdad, lo ha hecho muy bien.
Is she going with you?
Poor Iman. You really got inside her head, didn't you? I know it was her that destroyed Riddler's blood. She's gonna have to answer for that. I need to be able to trust the people who work for me. You get that, right?
She loves what she does, and she's good at it. Give her a second chance.
She compromised our mission.
Destroying the blood samples was the right thing to do, and you know it.
I'm asking you to make it work.
Fine. I'll extend an olive branch. But the rest is up to her. Anyone else you're concerned about?
Te voy a preguntar por todos, hija. Ya que estamos aquí, al menos que pierdas el
What
tiempo
about
conmigo.
Jim? Joker hurt him pretty bad.
They're saying he might not walk again, at least not
No
without a
jodas.
cane. He saved thousands of lives with that map. Trading you like that? He's clearly been taking lessons from the agency. I'm inclined to give him a medal. Maybe his old title too, if he wants it. Tough old dog like him. He's good for a junkyard like Gotham.
Jim deserves the highest honor.
A ver, que no sé por qué estoy diciendo esto, porque me traicionó.
Put his duty first.
Pero bueno, una vida se supone que vale menos que cientos de miles.
So, what else?
Vamos con Selina.
Catwoman.
I thought she'd be pretty high on your list. You two certainly have been close.
Que tampoco
I've got
tanto.
a collar on her for now. But seeing how she put herself on the line against Joker, maybe I'd be willing to take it off. As a token of my goodwill.
Catwoman has a sordid past.
Past? I'd say present, with decent odds on future, too.
Buena respuesta,
I'll
amiga.
keep a lid on that, but give her a fresh start. Clear her record.
What record?
I'll see you around.
It's always possible, Bruce. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll be over the moon if I never have to come back to this wasteland.
All teams accounted for, ma'am. Airlift is en route.
Thank you, Agent. I'll be right there.
We were able to pick up Miss Fox's trail. She's taken to the rooftops.
Good. Stay with her until I tell you otherwise.
¿Cómo que?
Word is Tiffany Fox copped to Riddler's murder. Personally, I don't give a damn about what happened to that maniac. But I know how you feel about lethal force. I can bring her in if you want. Lay a charge on her. Unless that's something you'd rather take care of yourself.
Tiffany and I go way back. I'd rather deal with her myself.
My people will let you know where to find her. Take care of yourself, Bruce Wayne.
La necesito como aliada, ¿sabes? Si me quito aliados así como así... Y además es que os digo que entiendo perfectamente lo que hizo. O sea, este tío mató a su padre. Pues ella mató a este tío. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ojo, qué pena me ha dado lo de Joker, ¿eh? No quiero ni pensarlo porque me vuelvo a poner a llorar. No podía haber hecho eso antes, ¿eh? No, lo hace ahora. Tío. No entiendo nada.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured. I made it, thinking someday I'd be fighting by your side, not running from you. I was working up the courage to tell you. Joker? He just... guessed it somehow. Said he knows another psychopath when he sees one. It was almost a relief to admit it. I'm sorry you found out that way.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder.
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce.
My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me. I had to do something to take back control. Please tell me you get that.
O sea, yo, Batman puede que no,
Revenge is
pero
an
yo sí.
impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather than us working...
If you want to fill your father's shoes,
Soy una tía enrollada,
you need to learn
¿sabes?
right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
Si salvas más vidas por haber matado uno, pues mira, no pasa nada.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
Que fíjate, es una tía que hace estos trajes, ¿cómo no voy a estar con ella? Es la puta ama. Ahora ya es Iron Man y yo soy un pringao que tiene que ir corriendo. Bueno, planeo, ¿vale? Pero no vuelo. Adiós, Freeman, gracias por estar aquí. Ahora os leo a todos, ¿eh? Cuando acabe esto, que queda poco. Buah, una entrada a lo Viggo Mortensen me he marcado en El Señor de los Anillos.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be.
No.
Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye.
No.
I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Like we talked about. Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
Que es normal, el pobre señor es mayor, quiere tener vida.
Not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
Grey? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
Estuve muy en contra de ese plan desde el momento.
That wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You led John Doe to believe you were his friend. Turning against him on the bridge pushed him to become Joker.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
I'm not blind to the damage I cause, nor am I to the chaos that swirls in Gotham. But I have to believe the good outweighs the bad. I thought you did too.
Not anymore. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. She was on Joker's guest list because of her relationship to you. Selina, too. It's a miracle any of us survived that ghastly dinner. But Joker certainly made his point. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
That's a price I'm willing to pay. In war, there are always casualties. But it doesn't mean you give up the fight.
I've served in my share of wars, Bruce. More even than you. There are some fights you cannot win. One thing is for certain. My tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Qué fuerte que me digas eso.
You knew the evil my father was capable of. You think you see that in me?
I said nothing about evil, Bruce.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying you'll end up in the same place.
Bueno, eso es lógico.
Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
We failed each other, Alfred. My obsession, my relentless effort to stop crime.
Alfredito, no te vayas.
The harm that was causing you.
A father takes care of his son, Bruce. Guides him through the world. Not the other way around. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
A ver, al menos tengo a Tiffany, pero Alfred se me va. Eres mi número 1, Alfred. Y encima el puto Gordon ahora me llama. Es que todo el mundo quiere un pis de mí.
There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade. And I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Dale un abrazo, dile que le quieres, dile que le amas. Que le jodan a Batman.
Alfred, wait.
Que la gente se cuide sola.
Would you stay? If I promised things would be different.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
Hombre, que sí.
Do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al. Even this.
Batman solo me trae problemas, me trae gente que me intenta chantajear y que me echa la culpa de todo lo que pasa.
He'll stay.
Alfred, no te me vayas.
Oh, maybe just one more night.
Dile que le quieres, hombre. Se me gusta meter algo en el ojo. Hay polillas por aquí volando. Es que Batman solo te trae problemas, que le joden a Batman. Y Gordon es un pesado al final. Bien, vamos a evaluar las decisiones que he tomado. Dios. Harley Quinn.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Vale. Tú y un 37% de los jugadores le revelaron la mentira de Watson. Harley se sintió eufórica debido a que el atraco a empresas Wayne se realiza sin complicaciones. Se enfureció cuando el pacto la dejó atrás en el asalto al convoy de agencia. Vale, sí, que la dejé yo atrás sin querer, pensando que yo quería matar a Bane y les salvé a Bane. Te ganaste la verdadera confianza de Harley cuando revelaste que fue Gatúbela quien robó la laptop de Acertijo. Harley se enamoró de John cuando vino a rescatarla al puente, y cuando revelaste la hipocresía del Guasón, Harley montó en cólera. Vale. Waller. Toma ya, vaya pose tú.
I'm the whole goddamn hurricane.
Un 35% de los jugadores le advertimos de que no me ponga a prueba otra vez. Waller se enfureció cuando interrogaste a su testigo sin su permiso. No necesito tu permiso, soy Batman. No aceptó que hayas llamado a Gordon después de tu primera pelea con Bane. Waller se sintió agradecida porque mantuviste tu identidad secreta con el pacto tanto como pudiste, a pesar de que no me hacía ni puta gracia. Se sintió aliviada cuando intentaste capturar a John Doe y a Harley en el puente de Gotham. Y después de todo, Waller se compromete a mantener en secreto tu identidad. Vale. Gordon. Me has decepcionado, pero mazo Gordon. O sea, me has parecido un cabrón de puta madre. Tú y un 5,9% disgraced, Jim Gordon. Joder, solo un 5%. Le hemos dejado rechazado a su reincorporación. No entiendo muy bien a qué se refiere. Gordon tuvo sospechas cuando Acertijo afirmó que Batman trabajó con el recientemente fallecido Lucius Fox. Cuando Waller te reprendió, me apoyó. Sintió confianza cuando le llamé después del primer ataque a Bane. Gordon se indignó porque te aliaste con la criminal Gatúbela en vez de con la ley. Y a pesar de haber salvado a Gotham de las bombas del Guasón, Gordon no se puede perdonar por haberte traicionado. Pues haces bien, no te perdones en tu puta vida, porque yo tampoco te voy a perdonar en tu puta vida. Esa postura, uy, perdón. Es verdad, que estoy como una gamba.
I weighed my options and what can I say?
Gatúbela.
I don't like to lose.
Vale, solo un 2,6% de los jugadores hemos limpiado los antecedentes penales de Selina. Cuando regresó a Gotham, Selina se enfadó por tu afirmación de que la gente nunca cambia. Es que fue muy pesadita, tuve que decirle algo un poquito feo ahí. Se conmovió cuando le advertiste de que la perseguían. Se decepcionó cuando rechazaste su ayuda para resolver el caso de la laptop de Acertijo. Ahí me equivoqué, fue culpa mía. Mi cerebro me dijo, no le invites a tu mansión porque vas a ver quién eres. Y luego pensé, pero sí ya sabe quién soy, pero ya la había dado. Selina se sintió traicionada cuando la inculpaste por el robo de la laptop de Acertijo. Dije la verdad. Ahora que lograste que Waller retire los antecedentes de Selina, tiene total libertad para decidir su futuro. Tiffany, mi nueva mejor amiga.
I won't let you down.
Vale, un 80%, aquí sí, de jugadores, aquí he ido con la mayoría, es la primera vez que voy con la mayoría, llevaron a Tiffany bajo tu protección. Tiffany se sintió traicionada cuando confesaste tu participación en la muerte de Lucius. Se preocupó por ti cuando le dijiste que se ocultara. Vale, sí. Cuando se dio cuenta de que estabas trabajando con la agencia, se lamentó de haberte reportado. Sí, ahí fuiste un poco cabrona. Estaba confundida al principio, pero se sorprendió completamente cuando yo le dije que era Batman. Y ahora Tiffany se arrepiente del asesinato de Riddler y, bueno, está bajo mi tutela. Avesta. Un 10% de los jugadores vieron la renuncia de Avesta ante Waller. Avesta se sintió traumada por el juego de Acertijo y su pérdida de audición. Se sintió agradecida de que dejaras pasar el hecho de que ella fue la que dijo que yo era Batman. Avesta se sintió muy intrigada de que la hubiera confiado, de que yo hubiera confiado en John Doe para encontrar a Harley. A pesar de que le dijiste que no fue su culpa, se siente apesadumbrada por su rol en la creación de Joker y finalmente perdió la confianza en la agencia y no está segura sobre su futuro en Gotham. Alfred. Vale, solo un 36% de los jugadores hemos abandonado a Batman. O sea, lo siento mucho, pero que jodan a Batman. Yo quiero ser feliz el resto de mi vida y con Batman no puedo ser feliz. Después de mirar el rodaje de la violenta muerte de Lucius, un deseo de venganza invadió a Alfred. Cuando le contaste tu secreto a Tiffany, Alfred sintió alivio de no tener que guardarlo más tiempo. Después de desmayarse en la Batcueva, Alfred se tranquilizó cuando acordaron que necesitaba vacaciones. Su opinión sobre la influencia de Batman se agravó después de que John se convirtiera en Joker y cuando decidiste abandonar tu capucha, Alfred sintió optimismo por vuestro futuro en común. ¡Amiguitos forever! ¡Ay, qué pena me ha dado este hombre! Joker. Un 12% de los jugadores dijeron que estamos arrepentidos de haberle conocido. Hombre, claro que estoy arrepentida, porque no solo por su relación, sino por todo lo que ha traído alrededor. John se enojó cuando le rechazaste en el funeral de Lucius. Se sintió destrozado cuando Harley quedó atrás en el asalto al convoy. Se sintió agradecido de que hubiera tomado su consejo de culpar a Catwoman por el robo del laptop. Cuando lo traicionaste, John se dio cuenta de su potencial como Joker y se lamentó de que desearas nunca haberse conocido y mostró su desconsuelo con un cuchillo en el vientre. Un 35% de los jugadores le dimos la mano. Esto es del último episodio. Un 23% de los jugadores fuimos traicionados por Gordon. O sea que si yo hubiera tomado otras decisiones, Gordon no me hubiera traicionado. Decidiste el destino de otras personas con Waller. Tú y un 95% de los jugadores hicieron que Waller usara su influencia. Renunciaste a la capucha para que Alfred se pudiera quedar. Un 36% lo hicimos. 5,7% de los jugadores se negaron a escuchar las últimas palabras de Alfred. Y el 58% de los jugadores eligieron no renunciar nunca a ser Batman. Yo estoy entre los primeros. ¿A qué guasón derrotaste? Derrotamos al guasón villano. Es que hay otra forma de guasón que he visto y es que hay guasón vigilante. No sé la diferencia porque obviamente no lo he jugado con vosotros, pero bueno. Y aquí está todo. Esto es todo lo que hemos hecho. Fotos coleccionadas. Ay, mira. Cuando me escapé de la foto. Ay, estaba triste. Ay. Puto John, ¿eh? ¿Cómo me ha hecho llorar el cabrón? ¿Nos ha hecho llorar a vosotros? ¿En serio? Ay, que sigue. Ay, 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 ay. ¿Que habrá tercera entrega?
I wish we'd never met, Joker.
No puede ser.
Well, I can't change the past, Bruce. But I can make sure our future is very, very bright.
¿Por qué le dejan a un loco un mechero? Bueno, me ha dejado tocadísima, ¿eh? O sea, estos juegos tienen la capacidad de dejarme tocadísima en el último momento. Me despido de todos ustedes. Ha sido un momento muy tenso, porque debo decir que me ha dejado tocadísima el último episodio del Batman. Pero bueno, ¿qué podemos hacer? ¿Qué podemos hacer? De hecho, si hay tercera parte lo voy a pasar muy mal porque me va a tocar decirle a mi querido Alfred, vuelvo a ser Batman. Así que, aunque quiero jugar una tercera parte, por un lado mi cerebro dice, mejor que no haya. Así, yo me iré tranquila a la cama sabiendo que dejé a Batman para siempre. Hice caso a Alfred y él no está disappointed conmigo. Siento que todo lo que he hecho está bien, excepto decirle en el último segundo al Joker que, bueno, que siento haber reconocido. En fin, eso ha sido todo por hoy. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Os mando un besito súper grande. ¡Adiós!